Hey folks, it's Nick
and Carrie,
and today we are scaling up from the last video in which we talked about the 1010 seed starting kit. This bad boy is the ultimate backyard seed starting kit. So like everything else from Bootstrap Farmer, our trays are made in the United States from extra thick plastic made from BPA-free, food-safe polypropylene.
They're built for many years of use, which will save you time and money from buying replacements each year.
This kit in particular also comes in multicolors of blue, green, orange, purple, and pink.
And just like the rest of our trays, it comes with a 2-year warranty for breakage under normal growing conditions.
So keep checking out Bootstrap Farmer on YouTube for the newest updates and how-to guides. Subscribe today. So the whole idea with our bundles is that for people just starting out and wanting to just get everything they need without trying to figure it all out on their own, this is precisely built from tons and tons of feedback and use from customers over the years. So this is everything you need to get started for a large backyard garden, community garden, or a smaller market garden. All right, so let's unbox this thing and get into it. First up, we have our packing paper that anybody can use in their composting activities. Then we have a set of 6-cell air prune inserts, heavy-duty humidity domes with vents, 1020 no-hole trays, multicolored. Some inserts for the new 3.3-inch pots, also in multicolor, and more worm bedding. Now let's take a look at every single thing.
This all-in-one bundle includes 60 6-cell plug inserts, 5 1020 trays, no holes, 5 1020 6-inch domes, and 90 3.3-inch pots with inserts. All the pots and trays are multicolored.
So the good thing about this kit is it lets you start your seeds up small and work your way up through the season to uppotting to full transplant.
So the great thing about these inserts is you don't have to start an entire tray of one plant. You can use the color coding to do 6 peppers, 6 tomatoes, whatever you need to help scale up.
So we have this chart that basically shows you how much square footage each plant requires. So as you're planning out how much space you have versus how many plants you want to grow, this will let you start 6 or 12 or 24 or 18, good multiples of 6 that you can also use to thin out some of your smaller plants and just save the big ones for the uppotting. So this allows you to start your seeds indoors with grow lights, heat mats, ambient temperature, well before your first frost date. You can then use the heavy-duty trays to move into an uppotting situation in which we can uppot from the 6-cell to the 3.5-inch pot, just like that. Now you have a sturdy base that your plants are not going to fall over. Back into propagation, outside to be planted.
Once you have your seeds planted in your dirt, whether you're using a heat mat or not, depending on the temperature of germination for your seeds, then you can decide if you want to use a humidity dome. Whether you do or not, the humidity dome is just there to give you a little bit more heat and a little bit more humidity for your seedlings.
So it's important to note that we're putting the humidity dome on the very small 6 cells. It's not a good idea to start seeds in here because you have a little tiny seed and a lot of dirt. And it's going to take forever for that root zone to kind of grow out and use all those nutrients. The whole point of uppotting, which you can see in the video in this tab, is to take that soil block that has a little bit of root growth, put it in some fresh soil, give it some new nutrients, let it absorb the correct amount of water, and then grow out. And as the plant gets tall, you're going to take it outside. Hardening off with a dome on there is going to make it too hot, and it kind of defeats the purpose of hardening off. So we do suggest that you use the domes for the 6 cells only and not start seeds in here, only use this for transplanting that.
Once we're ready to uppot from the 6-cell up to our 3.3-inch pot, that gives you these empty 6 cells again, which you can use in your succession planting for any plant that you're going to need to cut and harvest all at once.
Choose your plants wisely, have a little bit of strategy. This is why it's so important to help plan your garden as to, hey, we're going to plant these in the ground, or hey, we're going to grow these vine crops out a little bit bigger. Maybe this is some flowers. Maybe this is some herbs. All that choice is up to you. There's really no hard and fast answer. So a little bit of experimentation, especially if this is in your first year. The good thing about that is you have all these little things that you can try different things in throughout the year.
And with that said, this is a good example of how this bundle is going to help you grow with your garden year after year.
there's nothing that you're going to have to get rid of or that you're going to say, well, I've outgrown this tray. This is industry standard. It's all very modular. And no matter what you decide to do in your growing journey, this will fit in with anything that you get from Bootstrap Farmer in the years to come. And then you can say, and now our favorite part, the strength test.
Okay. And now for our favorite part, the strength test.
So again, our USA trays are made to be impact resistant. So just imagine this was full of water and soil and it's heavy. And you spent all these weeks and all that hard time planting in here and you don't want to have to worry about breakage. Check this out. Not a single break. We can take these. We can twist these up. And they're just not going to break. So not only are our trays impact resistant, but they can handle a lot of weight. We don't know what you're going to grow in here. We don't know what you're going to do with these trays. If you're like me, you're probably going to use it to sort nuts and bolts and then not get to it and leave a bunch of junk in there. There's a lot of that in my shop. So again, not only are our trays impact resistant, but we don't know what you're going to put in here. We don't know how big of a plant you're going to grow out. So that's a lot of soil weight, a lot of plant weight, a lot of water weight that you know that you're going to be moving outside. So there's 30 pounds, 30 pounds, 25 pounds, 25 pounds, and another 20 pounds. So I don't know another tray on the market that can handle that much weight. That's something you can put all of your money into. In the event that you do have a crack under normal wear and tear, you have a 2-year warranty. So whether you're toting around a yoga instructor or your tomatoes, these pots are going to be there for you time after time. Namaste.
Namaste.